Hi everyone, today I want to talk about a growth mindset, and I'm really excited to talk to you about this topic. As a former terrible student turned not so terrible student, I know firsthand how a growth mindset can change your life. Let me tell you a story about my school days. I was the kind of student that made teachers wonder whether they should have become baristas instead. I was convinced I just didn't have the smart gene. But one day a teacher took me to the side and said, "You should develop a growth mindset," and they challenged me to believe in myself. Long story short, I became a barista anyway, but not because of my grades. "Hello sir, what can I get you?" "Yeah, hi, can I get a mocha frocker, 2 plum lotta chocker with whipped cream and a flake please? Name's Phil." "Okay. Coffee for Steve. That's £17 please. Mocha chocker thing, Steve." "Yeah, thanks." Only joking. I actually managed to turn my grades around and now I have a master's degree. See? Growth mindset. If I can do it, then you can do it too. A growth mindset is a really powerful tool that will help you achieve your goals. So don't give up on yourself, believe in yourself, and never stop growing and learning. So what is a mindset? Well, according to Prof. Carol Dweck, it's what you believe about your abilities. A fixed mindset means that you think your intelligence and your talents are already set in stone, whereas a growth mindset means you think that through hard work you can improve and develop your abilities. Prof. Dweck's research has shown that people with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges, they're more likely to persist in the face of setbacks, and they see that hard work is essential for growth. They're also much more likely to be inspired by the success of other people. In contrast, people with a fixed mindset are more likely to avoid challenges, they're more likely to give up easily, and they see effort as pointless. They're also more likely to be threatened by the success of other people. But what was the project that Prof. Dweck did? So, I was teaching this class the other day and I wanted to set them a challenge. So I set them a problem that was a little too hard for themselves, and what I noticed was that they tended to break off into one of two different mindsets. "This is impossible, I'm never going to be able to do this, I'm so stupid." And I'd find myself thinking that way too. And then I'd have to remind myself that it's not about being smart or being right straight away. Sometimes it's about being able to keep going even when things are difficult, and that means having a growth mindset. This is fun. I love a challenge. I can't wait to see if I can figure this out. And that's the key. If you're ever feeling stuck with something, just remind yourself that you have a growth mindset. You can do anything you set your mind to. Just keep working hard and eventually you'll succeed. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, please take a second to drop me a like. They're free after all. And if you want more content like this, then please do subscribe. It was really interesting to hear from 3 very different people there. So yeah, your mindset can have a real impact on your life, which if it's a growth mindset means that you're less likely to be threatened by the success of other people. And that's great because there's only so much room in the "I'm jealous of Einstein" club. But how can we develop a growth mindset? Well, there are a few things we can do. Number 1, focus on the process and not the outcome. Because if you focus on the process, you're more likely to see your mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow. And you're also more likely to persist in the face of any new setbacks. Number 2 is to celebrate effort and progress, because when we do see these two things, we're more likely to see ourselves as capable of growth. We're also more likely to continue to put in effort when we do see progress. Number 3 is to embrace challenges, because when we embrace challenges, what we're doing is we're opening ourselves up to opportunities to learn and to grow, and we're also more likely to develop resilience. If you're still not convinced that having a growth mindset is a good thing, then check this quote out. "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Now that quote's from Michael Jordan, who's widely considered the greatest basketball player of all time. He won 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls and was named Finals MVP each time. He was also a 5-time regular season MVP and 10-time scoring champion. And his quote is the embodiment of a growth mindset, so get out there and smash it. And hey, if all else fails, just remember you don't need to be as smart as Einstein to be successful. You just need to be smarter than you were yesterday. Unless you're already a genius, in which case skip this video and go invent something super cool.